Bitcoin is right now pumping like crazy towards the upside, while at the same time, we have been creating this huge Bitcoin CME gap. So we need to be exactly talking about why Bitcoin is pumping right now, about the funding rates, because the funding rates are sky high right now. So is this necessarily a bad thing for Bitcoin? Well, definitely on that weekly time frame, we are hitting very major weekly resistance. But should we right now really start to get cautious, or do we still have some more upside momentum left? So you do not want to miss out on this update video, and without any further ado, let's have a look into what's at imminent short term. And what we can be seeing over here is that actually yesterday we were getting rather a little bit more cautious because of that bearish divergence. And yes, we did have a little bit of that cool down, and then yesterday night I was talking about how the liquidity was beginning to already accumulate on that top side, but to be honest, I did not expect that we were going to be seeing this huge move towards the upside being created so quickly. But well, still in the end of the day, Bitcoin is going parabolic right now. The momentum that we are creating towards the upside is literally unstoppable, and all the bears are right now getting wrecked, and I would definitely not be interested in shorting the current Bitcoin price. That is one thing that is for sure, and that is one thing I can tell you already. But actually having a look into what's the actual fact why Bitcoin is right now pumping, while Rover right here tweeted a screenshot about this whale that is right now accumulating Bitcoin like crazy, and we can also see this in the current open interest. Literally, we are not seeing really a spike happening in the open interest, so we cannot really see that people are opening up a lot of leverage positions, but rather actually we can be seeing that whales are right now buying spot Bitcoin. That is what is currently going on, and that is what is causing this huge parabolic move towards the upside. Now as well, of course, we got beautiful breakouts towards the upside. We also did have a look in towards that rising wedge being created, and that one also broke out towards the upside, which we did expect. And overall, well, we are right now touching that resistance level, which was my midterm target. It was this 41k level, and we are right now exactly touching this level. So definitely, yes, in the imminent short term, we might be getting a little bit more cautious, but I do think we can be having a little bit more momentum towards the upside to potentially even break towards this 48k level, which is going to be our ultimate target. And I will be explaining exactly why, because a lot of people are right now having a look into what's the CME gap, but in my opinion, you should not be getting fooled. One thing that we can have a look into what's for sure is back over here. We also created a lot of momentum towards the upside, just like we are currently seeing. We are creating a lot of momentum towards that upside, and right here, we also created that CME gap. But what we did over here is create a little bit of a downwards push, a little bit of a consolidation, and just right after that, we created another push towards the upside, and eventually we did fill that CME gap over here. But it did take a long time before we eventually filled our CME gap, and we did have another push of about 23% towards the upside before eventually we filled our CME gap. And if we can be seeing the same exact thing happening, well, definitely we are going to be having a look in towards our 48k level, 48k target being reached for the imminent short term, or maybe even for the midterm, right? So yeah, potentially in that imminent short term, we might be seeing a little bit of a cool off because we are hitting that resistance level. And what we can be having a look in towards is that the funding rates are right now extremely positive. Literally on Bybit, it is sitting at the 0.06%, and that is literally bull market territory. Long positions are right now paying a huge premium to be in their position. This is absolutely crazy, but at the same time, we are still creating liquidity on that top side, so it is going to be a battle which direction we are going to be headed towards right now. Maybe in the imminent short term, we might be creating some kind of a dip, but in my opinion, I'm just going to be interested in buying up that dip, because eventually, I do think we are going to be hitting that 48k level. So do not FOMO in towards the Bitcoin price right now, but definitely if we are going to be seeing this dip being created, and I will be telling you guys exactly whenever I am going to be seeing that dip being created, well, I am definitely going to be interested in opening up some more Bitcoin positions. So make sure to be subscribed to my YouTube channel. Also follow me on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And also make sure to claim this free airdrop position worth $1,000 on Bybit that you can right now claim for free. Go ahead towards that link in the description on either YouTube or on Twitter and claim that free airdrop position. Make sure to already claim it and sit on it before we are going to be entering our next trade, or if you are going to be interested in trading yourself, you can also at least claim this position. So definitely be sure to check out this free airdrop. And guys, with that being said, make sure to be following me on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.